It's time for the Bringing Back Basic Gray collaboration. And this month, since we are almost to October, I thought I would take some of the, well, take all of the Halloweenish scraps that I had and see what we can make with the scraps. Hey guys, it's Beth. Welcome. So the Bringing Back Basic Gray collaboration is just a small collab that I do with my friend Sarah, who's Craftin' and Relaxing here on YouTube, and Kathy, who's Stampin' Cat over on Instagram. We found that we had hoarded Basic Gray papers from like years ago and had a good stash, you know, kind of hoarded away. And so each month we are pulling out some of our Basic Gray papers and playing with them and enjoying them. So this month, like I said, since it's mid-September, we're coming up to October, I thought I would take the Halloween scraps or Halloweenish scraps that I had and see how many cards I can make, or see, you know, what cards I can make out of it. I have this bigger sheet of the cat and skull paper. It is green on the back side, so I can at least use both sides if I want. I have some embellishments that I had die cut out of some scraps last year sometime. So I've got some happy Halloween sentiments, a few bats, ghosts, some jack-o'-lanterns, and then just some dots. And then I had the branding strip, I think originally from that paper. And then I just pulled in some other scraps that I thought would work, a black and like white, that the tones of it work really well, and then just another green. So not a lot to play with here. I'm also going to be, I brought in a piece of black cardstock for matting or anything else that I may need. So I'm going to come up with a plan of the cards that I can make, and then we will assemble them together. Since this is a collaboration, I will link Sarah and Kathy in the description box below for you, so you can go check out their Basic Gray projects this month. And I did pick out a couple of card sketches to use, and so I will link the ones that I do end up using down in the description box below for you. My goal is, I don't know if I said this before, but my goal is to use up all of these scraps. And I don't have a ton of Halloween. I mean, this is the last, I didn't start with a lot of Halloween, let me say that. And then this is the last of the Halloween that I have from Basic Gray. So, and I don't make that many Halloween cards anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and try and use these up and clear them out of my Basic Gray stash. But I hope you enjoy, and let's see how many cards I end up making from these scraps. so here are the 3 cards that I managed to make from those scraps. I think this one is my favorite just because of the little ghosts and all the different elements that got included on this one. But this was the last one I did, trying to use up the last of the pattern paper, and I was trying to use up everything that was left. So luckily I was able to incorporate it, and it did manage to get scraps on the inside of each of the cards as well. And then you saw I came back and used up some of the scraps to add some dots on both of these, just to add a little extra something to them. And then this is what I'm left with. This little bit from this particular sheet of paper, which I'm not worried about. And then these are not from this paper collection anyway, so I may go ahead and throw these back in my general basic gray stash. Basic gray paper is no longer made, and so I do tend to save the scraps of these rather than try to use every last bit up. But here are my 3 cards. This was a fun exercise, so I think I might do this for fall as well. I have a little bit of fall scraps left from 12 by 12 sheets, so I may do something similar. Hope you guys enjoyed and got some inspiration, and if you have basic gray in your stash, be sure to pull them out and have some fun with us each month. Enjoy the paper rather than just letting it sit there in your drawers or your storage or whatever. Bring it out and enjoy it. Anyway, as always, I thank you guys so very much for your time today and hope you all have a very crafty day.